What am I gonna say, guys? I just generally just don't like my job these days. I currently work at Home Depot, and I've been working at Home Depot for like 5 years now. And it's just at this point where I am right now, like 5 years working in this job, and me seeing how the whole entire job is, it just feels like it's a little bit, it lets me a little bit down, and it's just not fun no more. My first year was pretty good, my second was pretty good, my third year was also in between, and my fourth and my fifth year currently right now is just like it's been up and down, and now it's just like everything's been down now. You know, it's not it's a the way I look at my job, it's a good job, but just like the way that my coworkers, the people that I work with, are not productive. Like they don't have the same workflow the same workflow that I have, and it's just like it's frustrating. And I think it's just because that they just graduated high school and just like they just got their first job and just like walking around and doing all this stuff, and it's like, what are you doing? You're supposed to come to work, do what you gotta do, your job, and you don't mess around. And people just don't care. They don't really don't care, and it's just like people they're on their phones. The managers don't care. My supervisors don't care. And I'm like, yo, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? We'll break down something. We have this workload, and we'll just bring it to work. We'll bring it to our department, and we'll have like 4 or 5 associates of new associates that we have just not doing nothing. And I'm like, yo, what are you doing? What are you doing? You just like all 4 or 5 of you guys are just like talking for no reason. And my supervisor, my supervisor or ASM, I know like I know it. They don't really say nothing, but they just look at you and be like, all right, whatever. They don't care about you. Like they will not say nothing about, yo, hey, you gotta help this guy, so you gotta back guy, you gotta do this and that. And they'll just look at you and like, all right, whatever. But when they see me working hard, I do my job. I always do my job every time. I go to work in the morning, 8 o'clock. I do my job. I help out when I can. If I'm bored, I go to another department trying to help out. And I'm like, I do my job. I basically do my job. We had a review a couple of days ago, and I got a good review. So I know I definitely do my job. And it's Home Depot. It's not really like Home Depot. It's not really like a hard job or anything like that. Like, you gotta do this and that's it. I work in cleaning and garden, so cleaning and garden is pretty easy for me. So it's not really a difficult job. Some people think that Home Depot is a difficult job, but it's not really a difficult job for me. But I do my job. I definitely do my job. I like what I do. It's a good job, for one can all that kind of stuff, and it's just good. But me going to work every time, and I have to deal with these coworkers that come to work, don't do nothing, just stand around, just talk, and I'm over here working with my coworkers as well, who also do their job, and they just stand around, and I get frustrated so easily that I don't really get frustrated easily, but I get to a point that, yo, the managers are not doing nothing, the supervisor's not at work, or if it's not on the floor, that is, and it's like nobody around to like check on them. They'll go on their break, take a long break, they'll go sit down, talk, and I'm like, yo, what are you guys doing? Like, I can't tell them nothing. Like, I'm not your supervisor, I'm not your DH, I'm not anything, I can't tell you nothing, you know. And it's just frustrating that I gotta deal with coworkers like this every single time. Of course, probably every job probably do stuff like that. Every job is like that, where you have to deal with like these new people that we got, these new associates they have. They don't really train them well, and it's just awful. And I have certain coworkers as well that they want to hang out with them. They want to hang out with my managers. They want to hang around with the managers so damn badly. Like you're not a manager. You're not a manager. You're not a freaking supervisor. Nothing like you. Just a regular associate like me. You are trying so damn hard to be like a manager, so damn hard to be a supervisor. You try so damn hard to get a promotion for no reason. What do I mean, I understand. Yeah, you can want a promotion. That's good. You can get a promotion, but you can't just like wake up and just go and ask for promotion. You basically just asking for them for promotion. You're not even working for it. Like you don't do nothing. Like you don't try and help us out with stuff. I don't see you doing anything like that. You don't want to help our coworkers out. Every single time it's just you and your group trying to boss people around. You trying to tell people what to do. And I'm like, yo, you're not gonna, I'm not that type of person that's going, be bossed around that easily. I'm not like that. Always go to work. I try to do my job. That's all you gotta do. Do your job. Especially these days that we live in. We live in a world that you get fired easily. It's so hard to find a job these days. And I try my best. Work hard. But at the same time, I always trying like, what? I look at them. I'm like, I've been here for 5 years. The way I see the job is like, yo, it's not for me. I don't like how the job is right now. I don't. It's. I don't. I mean, like, I don't like how my coworkers are. I should just put it like that. I just don't like the way my coworkers are. People are just like walking around. They don't really care about you. They don't care. They don't say hi, good morning, nothing like that. Like, how would I tell people like, yo, good morning and stuff like that, and people just like ignore you? Like, what? You wake up, you go to work, you try to say hi to everybody, and everybody's giving an attitude, early in the morning. I'm like, bro, okay. I mean, if that makes people happy, then okay, cool. And I'm like, okay, whatever. And the managers as well is just like, they don't care. Like, they don't really they don't really care. As long as they get your money, and that's it. You get fired, they get your money. They do your raise, they get your pay raise, and that's it. And I'm like, yo, what is the point of, like, checking on associates who are not really working? And people are just like gossiping around left and right, gossiping about this person right here, gossiping about this person right here, and I'm like, really, you know? And it's just like frustrating to me. Like, yo, I gotta wake up tomorrow, I gotta go to work on Sunday, and I gotta deal with these coworkers again, and we don't really do nothing on Sunday. So Sunday is just like, just staying around helping customer service, and just like, that's it. And you have this thing called power hour, where it's like we don't do nothing for like 4 or 5 hours, just for us to do customer service, and it's like ridiculous. Like, everybody just staying around. I'm not used to like staying around and don't do nothing. I always want to walk around trying to do something. That's why usually I go to another department and try and help them out and stuff like that. So at this point, I've been there for like 5 years. I'm at the point where I'm like, yo, I gotta try and find a different job. If this job is not in for me, I gotta try and find a different job. I'm actually looking for a different job right now, but we live in an economy right now that's so hard to damn find a job these days. So it's not easy. It's not easy. But yeah, I'm definitely trying to find a different job. Once the summertime comes, I gotta try and find a different job somewhere somehow. Cause this job right here, it has. It has good benefits. 401k and all that kind of stuff. But like the coworkers that we have, like we have like 6 or 7 coworkers right now that only two of them, like two or three of them, only barely do some work. The rest of them just like talking, and that's it. Like, unless you tell them what to do, they ain't gonna do nothing. And it's just like ridiculous. Like, unless you tell them like, hey, can you help me do this and that? They're not gonna talk to you. They don't know you. You're not part of them. Like, I've been there for 5 years. They don't respect you. They don't care who you are. They're gonna look at you like whatever. But you know my boss. You know my supervisor. Like, what is the point? Even if we bring down some stuff to pack out, they ain't gonna help out. They're just gonna be like, all right, whatever. I'm just gonna be around. Do what I gotta do, be with my friends, hang out, and stuff like that. And I'm like, how is this even possible? I understand you part time. Like, they are part time people, and I'm like, I see why you guys don't care. Because I'm pretty sure if you guys were full time, you guys will not care. And I'm like, it takes a toll on me every day, because every time that they show up to work, and I'm so glad that I usually go home like around like 5 o'clock, and I really don't have to deal with those guys, so because most of them usually closing, and I'll be so happy to just like walk out and just go take myself and just go home. And I'm like, finally. Because standing and just like talking in a group, not trying to help customers, just like standing, just talking in the whole group as well. They'll go behind this door and just like hide and just talk. It's just ridiculous to me. Like, how? I understand. I think that I understand that they probably just graduated from high school, so they don't really know much about life. But even when you try to tell them stuff about life, they don't really care about you. Like, they're gonna look at you like, whatever. What is he talking about? And just like sad. It's crazy how things like people it takes time for you to actually like visualize and know what people are all about, and it's just ridiculous. I understand. I just don't know how people even have like work. Like, how do you even have like work love relationship at work? Like, you have a boyfriend and girlfriend at a job? Like, how is this possible? Like, people try and hide it so badly, and I just realized that like weeks ago that I actually saw like three, like, I saw a girl and a guy trying to talk, and it's just I don't know why the people are trying to hide things so easily. I could see beyond you. I could just tell like, yo, I could see that you guys have a relationship. Like, there's no point of you hiding it. It's just I know people at my job that who have relationships, so there's no point of you hiding it. But I'm like, yo, really, this job is just like for me. This job is just like it's like high school. Like, last year and this year, the way this year is also going, man, this job is like literally turning to a high school right now, because the way things are going, It's just wild, man. And I don't know, this job, like everything, like from the management has to change, because I do feel like the way the store is gonna go, it's gonna get to a certain point that it's not gonna be good for everybody. Everybody's gonna like everybody's gonna like start distancing. Everybody's gonna be distancing themselves. Everybody's gonna be like, yo, this job is nothing. Like I understand, you could be there for like years, 20 years, whatever years. That's good. That's you're almost retiring then. But as a young person like me, I just don't see how this job is gonna be. I don't know. I just don't know how long I'm gonna be in this job, and I'll be surprised if I'm still in this job by probably like in 2 years time, by 2020 what, 2028. So by between this year and next year, I should be definitely trying to find a different job somewhere, because it's just I just understand. I just understand how like this job could be like this. But some coworkers sometimes it's just the worst. Some coworkers make you feel down bad, and that's what this job is making me feel like. I'm so glad that I get home early. I leave the job at 5 o'clock, and I come back home safe and sound. I ain't gotta deal with no damn body, and yeah, that's how I feel about this job. But I'm just also glad that I have people that I actually talk to sometimes. I try and go help out. I'm a person that I could talk to and help them out, and try to like freaking let my mind. I could tell you what I feel about the job and stuff like that. And they're there to help me. They are there to like, yo, you know what? Hey, I understand how it feels. Take it easy and calm. We understand blah 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 and stuff like that. And I understand that. But some people just do not care about the job. Like, if you don't care about the job, there are so many people out there who want to work. There are so many homeless people out there who want to try and work. There are so many people out there who want to like freaking try and get some money into their pockets, but you just want to like stand around, be on your phone the whole day, just walk, be on your phone, stand, talk, be in a group, and that's all you want to do. It's ridiculous. But hey, let me know guys think below. What you guys think about this video, and what you guys think about the jobs that available. I know there's some damn jobs that are hard to like if I'm trying to get like I'm trying to be a flight attendant, but those jobs are so damn hard, and trying to be like a TSA as well. So we'll see how it goes, and let me know guys think below the comments below. And if you guys like it, like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, I'm gonna catch you guys next time. Peace.